Hey guys, welcome back to day number 3. In day number 1, we spoke about the assessments. We spoke about goal setting, being very clear where we need to go. We spoke about assessments, where we are right now, and we spoke a little bit about mindset, the importance of your beliefs going forward, and how to unshackle the chains that you have from mindsets and beliefs, limiting beliefs that aren't really ours. On day 2, we spoke about building on that foundational soil with the very foundations themselves. We spoke about walk, water, sleep, getting your 10,000 steps in, getting your 3 liters of water, and abiding by circadian rhythms and getting your 8 hours sleep in. We spoke about the importance of that and how that's vital to the goals that we're trying to set. And in day number 3 now, we're going to talk about your fitness levels. We're going to get to the real nitty gritty and talk about your strength and conditioning and your fitness levels for your health and fitness going forward. You see, the problem you have right now is that you feel weak, you're overweight, your body fat is high, you have poor production levels due to your poor energy, you slump in the afternoon, you don't feel confident, your revenue isn't where it should be, your connectivity with your wife and kids isn't where it should be, you're not showing up at home the way you should be because you're fatigued and you're spending so long in the office because you're not efficient with your work. And that's a real issue. It's an issue for guys in their 40s and 50s, and it's a problem. And we want to try and get you to a point where you decide to take on a program. You train with a coach. That leaves you feeling certainty in what you're doing. You're mobile, you move well, you're strong, you put on 5 kg of muscle, you lose 10 kg of body fat, and now your waist measurement comes down, you have far more energy, you can complete all your tasks at the office and at work, which means you have more time at home, and you're showing up at home in a different way, which means, and your wife notices that, and that leads to better intimacy with your wife, and actually, as she does, she notices your body's changing, and again, that leads to better intimacy, more sex, better quality of time with your children, and overall, a happy family. A happy wife is a happy life, and your fitness and vitality is part of all of that. So the next step is to talk about your aerobic capacity. In a world that is aerobic, we're teaching people to sprint when our life is a walk. It's an aerobic ability. So what we have now is something we call aerobic capacity syndrome. We've got to build our capacity. A life is a marathon. It isn't a sprint. And I see these HIIT sessions and people trying to sell you that you can get fit in 20 minutes a day. And if it feels and sounds too good to be true, deep down in your heart of hearts, you know it is. And we're going to work on something which is called MAP, M-A-P. It's maximum aerobic potential. And it's building your aerobic base really wide. And our aerobic capacity is, we go anaerobic, 180 beats per minute is our max, and we generally take that minus your age, and that's your aerobic threshold. So if you're 40 years of age or 45 years of age, your aerobic capacity will be 135. And so as we work, we're going to work more in comfort. We're going to train in comfort and spend less time in the anaerobic zones. We're going to spend more time working aerobically and build that up from 15-minute sessions to 30-minute sessions to 45-minute sessions to quality 60-minute sessions, where we build our base. And people can't do that. They find it really difficult. And once you get that base really broad and wide, you will have a stamina at work that transgresses your whole life. At those levels, working aerobically, your body uses fat as its main source. So you're burning fat, not sugars. There's no stress on your bones, on your joints, and on your central nervous system. So you're able to recover and you're able to move, walk and move and train 4 or 5 times a week as part of a program. It doesn't leave you so you can't move and you're stiff the next day and your heart rate's going through the roof and you are putting yourself at risk at 45 years of age, going and doing a high intensity HIIT session when your body just locked up from being sat down for a decade in chairs, in meetings, earning a dosh for your family. So the first thing is this aerobic conditioning, and we'll build that. We'll talk about your heart rate monitors, we'll talk about the zones for you to be in. It doesn't mean slow, it just means building your engine wide and strong for longevity. Okay, life is a marathon, it is not a sprint, and you need to build for that, and that'll transgress itself into your business life and into your work life as well. And the next thing, of course, is strength training, training to be strong. As we go on, we lose muscle yearly after the age of 35 years of age. We lose muscle and we gain fat. So even if our scales stay the same, you say, well, I've been 14 stone for the last 10 years. You've changed and lost 5, 6 kg of muscle and replaced it with 5 or 6 kg of fat, and your waist is bigger and you're burning less calories. So the key is to get strong in all those basic movements: push, pull, bend, twist, squat, lunge, locomotion, and hinge. These are functional movements that enable you to move day to day. So you're not getting up and down off the chairs making a noise. How many times you get in the sofa and you try and get up out of the sofa and you make a noise because you can't get up, just straight up? So that happens, and I see it happen all the time. It happened to me for a while with knee surgeries and other bits and bobs, but the strength is really, really important for you. So once you've gone through that, that leads on to you delivering at work, and it's a complete change for you. And the system that we have, which we'll show you as you go through your assessment, the system we have is just, it's world class. It's the best in the world, and it'll get you fit, strong, and healthy. So at the end of this, you're going to have an opportunity to book in with me and to book a call. So you can click below and take the assessment. Do the assessment, let's see where you are right now, and then we can plan. If you want to book in a call with me straight away, so we start to plan your path all the way through to a new you, then do that. Just book in the assessment and then book a call with me in the diary, and we'll sit down together and we'll go through your path and what we need to do to get you there. So that's it. Step number 3, we're going to build our castle now. Now's the building. We've done the survey. We have the foundations in place of walk, water, sleep. And now we're going to build on that with both aerobic training for your heart and lungs and body fat, and strength training. So you stand tall, you have good posture, you move well, you gain more muscle, you gain more strength. Everything's a little bit easier. You look totally different. Your testosterone levels are raised through the roof. You have better erections. You have better sex with your wife. She starts to see you as the God that you are at home. And everything changes. You're able to efficiently get more stuff done through the daytime because you're stronger, you have a better capacity, and you have more stamina, which means you're at home longer. These are all part of the same thing. It's all part of getting those foundations of your mindset, of your goal setting, and then moving on to your walk, water, sleep, and then moving into the meat of this now, which is actually building your body, building your physique, building your castle at home for you to stay in there and be strong through all types of weather over the years, so you have longevity and you stand strong in a storm and you feel good, you're energized, you're full of vitality, and everyone's looking at you saying, Jesus, what have you done? What have you done? You're looking amazing. And I have hundreds of people that are like me, which I'll show you, and we'll go through with you and show you how they got there. I'll give you the exact steps that they took to take a decade off their life and look fantastic. So click the link below, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.